Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the game of East Carolina Pirates versus Florida Atlantic Owls college football game, and we live. Sorry, let's see where we live at.
Just incredible for something like that to happen in that scenario, coming out of a timeout.
What's the cause?
And you can see,
I did not score any of it.
To shift along their defensive front. They weren't going to allow the entire left side of the formation.
Then who will be on the bench for the first
time? They're going to shift to that bear defense where both guard and center are covered. They did.
I'm only going to say that will be determined.
Wyatt Sullivan to flinch there on the edge.
Lupo punting for the second time. And Wright lets this go out of bounds. There is a flag down on the field.
Uh-oh.
Goes out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Flag on the play.
And we are live at the Jody Franklin Stadium
and while they sort this out
in Greenville, North Carolina.
FAU.
Just looking to see if Luke Holmes, I believe, is the player that made contact for East Carolina with Logan Lupo, the punter.
Running into the kicker. Defense, number 38. 5-yard penalty enforced in the previous spot. It's 4th down.
So now we're right back to where we were, right? Yeah. It's 4th and 1 instead of 4th and 6. Does Herman bring the offense back?
They're saying they could have thought, you thought about it earlier, Lupo was lobbying for a penalty on his earlier punt, got it this time.
Picked up on the play, and they do bring Cam Fancher, the offense, back onto the field. The exact spot they were going to attempt this 4th and 1.
Oh boy.
Committed a penalty. The hand to Campbell. Cuts it in and gets the first. He didn't have the corner. He made a change in which way he was running, and it worked out.
Zakai Barker, he got there first. He got to the edge before Campbell and turned him back inside. Campbell makes a nice cut. He needed less than a yard. You're right, though. He kind of had to bubble his run. Couldn't run downhill towards the line of scrimmage. That's a fortunate turn of events because you think FAU invested a timeout before that procedure penalty, and then, of course, they're running into the kicker to get into 4th and short again.
An alternate route for 10 yards and a first down. Fancher gets out of there and will take off to the ECU bench. Athleticism by the big junior quarterback.
Really, most of the season, Fancher has been more of a runner, or a run threat anyway. And the challenge has been, higher percentage throws, getting the passing game into rhythm. He's right at 50% completion percentage, less than 60. It was just at 52% last time out versus USF. It's his legs that get the attention of defensive coordinators when they face the Owls.
And the attention of Elijah Morris, who just about had him wrapped up in the backfield. Speaking of the backfield, C.J. Campbell is tackled for a loss. Sherrod Ware.
We talked about this defensive front, and they are salty. You see Ware just beats the backside cutoff block. You got to get him down on the ground if you're going to try to cut. They're trying to get that ball to the outside, wide zone, get it out on the perimeter. And the backside defensive tackle makes your play, and a negative yardage when it's down.
Brad, the big senior from Richmond, Virginia. One of 3 Pirates in the backfield to cause that 4-yard loss. Fancher, pressure, down he goes. Back behind the 40. Zakai Barker.
Taylor, when we were talking with Blake Harrell yesterday, we were asking, the best way do you get pressure? And they like to cover up the interior offensive lineman. Zakai Barker just comes right up the middle. Watch him. He works the block right at the line of scrimmage and then gets the finish. Cam Fancher last week took 7 sacks. 7 for a mobile quarterback. That just shows how often he's under duress in obvious passing downs. The negative yardage tackle for loss is what set up that opportunity for ECU to get the stop.
And FAU's taken 27 sacks, Stinch, on the season. So after all that, Lupo has to punt, and he punts it into the end zone. And East Carolina will get it at their own 20-yard line. Barker, the leader of the defense, gives it back to the high-powered offense in Greenville.
All right.